What will it take to ease Vermont's housing crunch?
In his inaugural address, Governor Phil Scott called on lawmakers to do everything they can to get more homes built. Our Calvin Cutler examines how we got here and whether we can grow our way out.
From Vermont's shrinking schools and rising property taxes to a strained healthcare system, housing lies at the root of many of Vermont's challenges.
The most recent election cycle was a real wake-up call to many that we need to be asking different questions, that the status quo is not working for us.
In the Northeast Kingdom, employers are looking to fill hundreds of jobs, but they struggle to hire because there's a shortage of housing, and the demand has caused home prices to skyrocket.
You talk to many young people. I have a senior in high school. There's a fear of the future of look at that, that house that really should only be worth $150,000 is going for $4, and it's not possible for people.
So why can't we build to meet the demand? According to home builders, they're navigating a tricky economic environment.
So this will be an open floor plan, kitchen island.
Tom Wilson has built homes for 2 decades. He says the skyrocketing cost of materials from inflation, supply chain disruptions, and tariffs, and a years-long shortage of skilled labor drives up the cost of building homes.
So we end up working harder for a smaller margin, working in this landscape with higher costs.
Well, this home construction project here in Bristol is just one example of how home builders are trying to be innovative and contain costs, this time by using prefab materials. So unless developers receive subsidies from the state or federal government, or the home sells for over $500,000 or more, the math doesn't make sense for developers. So they aren't building badly needed single-family starter homes.
We are actually suffering in our profits because we are having to work around and try to mitigate the impact of these costs in order to keep things moving for our customers and keep some sort of stability.
Others blame land use regulations on adding legal costs and delays. The legislature made some changes to Act 250 last year, though critics say more needs to be done. Lawmakers have not considered an expansion of subsidies for nonprofit developers, and it's unclear where that money would come from. Governor Phil Scott wants lawmakers to invest in low-cost housing programs, like rehabbing existing units. But just about everyone agrees it won't be easy to create housing for Vermonters in a fraught economic environment. Reporting in Bristol, Calvin Cutler, Channel 3 News.